Hey, I want to reach out today and share with you a couple things that's happened with me. Um, First of all, I got to teach my second class in Bangladesh this morning at 8 o'clock, which is for them 9 o'clock at night. And these beautiful students are willing, hey Lois, these beautiful students are willing to stay up late at night to have a class with me. Hi Ginger. And so it was so much fun. It was so much fun. My heart is just filled with joy that, hey Lynette, that I get to teach these women still, even though I'm not in Bangladesh. I'm just so pleased. And I'm so happy for them and happy for the things they're doing and happy for the things they're learning and willing to do. And today we talked about SMART goals. We talked about how to set their goals so that they can make them measurable and specific and accomplish. And it's wonderful. In fact, one of my students posted afterwards, she said, I woke up, or no, not woke up. She says, tonight before I went to bed, I wasn't smiling, but after I had my class, I was smiling. And that made me happy to see her, that comment, because they're also in a situation where they're in confinement and they can't leave their homes and they can't go to school, and it's looking dreary for them. In fact, when I spoke with them this morning, it was a really bad storm, so the connection was not very good. And so we had to deal with that issue, but they were there. They stayed on, and many of them have really big, awesome dreams for helping. One of them wants to help special ed children. Another one wants to help feed children who don't have food. Another one wants to help those who are children who are being sex trafficked. Another one wants to help, what was the other one? Oh, I can't remember all of a sudden. Anyway, wonderful things that they're doing and creating and, collecting money to help feed people, the beggars. She says there's so many beggars in the streets now. And so her goal is to create an online fundraiser to help raise money to help feed some of those people. So they're still creating. They're stuck in their homes and they're creating. It's just awesome. And Ginger, you're on here and you were with me teaching girls in China. So you know what they're like. And the Bangladesh women are just the same. They're just awesome. And they're just so willing to learn and to grow and to make a difference in the world. And that is what is so great. So I had a great time. I had so much fun. It made me happy, made me smile. And that was how my day started at 8 o'clock this morning. And then I've had clients throughout the day. And most of these clients are from all over, Idaho, San Francisco, Michigan, from all over the place, and looking for, hi Sylvia, they're looking for someone to help them through the stress. And a lot of them are experiencing some of the symptoms. So they either have a scratchy throat, or they have a fever, or they're achy, or they have a headache. And all of a sudden the fear just rises. When normally you might have a symptom like that and you might just take 2 Tylenol and go to bed because it's like, oh, I have a headache, or I feel achy. But instead, that collective fear that's on the planet right now is just taking them down. And their immediate thought is, oh my gosh, what if I have it? Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Because I was just with my grandkids. What if I have it and now I've exposed them? And so that collective fear is what's taking them down. And so being able to work with them just brings me a lot of joy, because I know that by working with them and helping them clean up the energy, which is the energy in your energy field, and the head stuff, the fear in the head, once we can clear that up, then they feel fine. It's amazing. It truly is amazing. Now, I have only worked with one person remotely who does have the coronavirus. And others I have worked with have tested and have tested negative. Others haven't tested and they just had some symptoms, but they were afraid they had it. So, so the big thing for me is being able to help them work through the stress and the anxiety around worrying about it, because that's what's bringing it to them. Things in your energy field are created first. Once those things come out here, which comes from up here, when they're created in your energy field, over time, they eventually set into the body and they do make you sick. And so if we can clean that up in your energy field first, then it doesn't set into the body and doesn't make you sick. So that is awesome joy that I get and I receive all day long, working with people over my phone, on my computer, to just help them, to relieve them of that stress. In fact, I had a cute client from California today that was stressing because she was afraid, the stress she was experiencing, she was afraid that she didn't have enough milk to nurse her baby. And so we worked through that. And so the stress that's going on is what is eventually setting in and causing other things to happen in the body. So many things, and I know all of you who are watching this, which, oh, hi, Nusrat, good to see you. And I know all of you who are even watching this, and whoever sees this, you've experienced some of this stress, and you've experienced feeling some of that collective fear and energy that's around in the universe right now. And that just amplifies, just like amplifies it up 100 times, that that creates it even worse. And same thing with, you experience a symptom or two. It doesn't mean you have the virus. It just means that you have a symptom. And so if that's the case, and you need some help with your stress, you need some help with the fear, the anxiety that's going on inside of you, reach out to me. I am running a special. I'm doing a 30-minute energy cleanse for $50. That's less than half price. So, hey, Jeannie. And so I'm doing this because this is my way of helping. This is my way of helping to clear up that energy and that stress that's going on in the environment around us. And love doing what I do because I feel like it's making a difference. I don't know what else to do. In between every session, I go out in my backyard and I walk in the grass barefoot, and I jump on the trampoline a few times. I cut the cords, I ground myself, and I go back in and work again. And drink a lot of water, and had a really, really sweet gift today from one of my clients. She's 81. She made me the cutest Raggedy Ann dolls in the world. I'll have to show you. I don't have them with me right now, but she dropped them off on my doorstep today and rang the doorbell. She didn't run, but she did ring the doorbell and left them on the doorstep. And so anyway, there are wonderful things happening out there in the world, and people are doing really good things, and people are getting super creative, if you haven't noticed. So I hope you're creating in some way, and I hope you're doing something that brings out the creativity in you and doing something that is fun for you. I think I said on one of my other videos that when I do my morning exercises in the morning, I've started dancing because, hey, Corinne, I've started dancing. I love Michael Jackson music. I just think it's fun to dance to. So I always turn on my Michael Jackson music to my exercises and then just start dancing around the room. And when Steve sees me, he comes in and joins me. So if you need to, get up and dance. Turn on some music. I'm super tempted to put out my speakers in the driveway this weekend and just blare the music. And hopefully people come out of their home and dance in their driveway, because we need to be moving our bodies. Don't be sitting sedentary, worrying and watching news all day. In fact, shut off the news, quit, and go walk in your grass if you've got some grass, barefoot, or if it's not too cold. And if you don't know how to ground yourself, you don't know how to cut cords, or you need some morning exercises, go to my website, yourhealingevolution.com. There's a free video on there that has exercises, grounding, and cord cutting on there, and it's super helpful. You cut cords down the front of your solar plexus every time you feel that fear, every time you feel the concern, the worry, the stress. You cut the cords, cut the cords, cut the cords, because you don't need to take it on. It's not yours. So anyway, just have had a great day. Wanted to share that with you. I hope you're having a good day. It's really good to see all of you friends that I haven't seen for a while on this. And enjoy your evening tonight. Take care.